Welcome back to my channel, Mama. In today's video, I am pulling back the curtains to what it is to have a mama in business strategy. This is a strategy that I have developed and it's designed specifically for mamas in business. And I talk about it all the time. So I thought I need to do a video where I actually let you all know what does that entail. So get cozy, get comfy, and let's chat. If you've been watching my channel for some time now, and it hasn't even been around that long, but still, I'm sure you've heard me talk about the mama in business strategy that I've designed specifically for moms in business, the strategy that I used and implemented in my 2 six-figure businesses. And I'm like, you know what? I think I kind of just need to do a video where I just spell out what is the mama in business strategy. Because I guess if you watch different videos, you can kind of piece together the information, but I want to make it easy for you, right? And so this video, I'm going to just talk about the 4 different areas that I think are a part of the mama in business strategy. So let's talk about number 1. First and foremost, a mama in business strategy uses a business model that creates time and money simultaneously. Now, if you have watched any of my videos, you've heard me say this. And so this may not be, so enlightening to you, but that's the first thing, right? It's a business model that creates time and money simultaneously. What it's not is a business that is trading time for money. And so many moms are not just told, but encouraged, literally encouraged to build businesses that eventually just trade time for money. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot ever have a situation where you're trading time for money. Of course, that is doing business, right? But the goal is that the majority of your offers and where your income is coming from isn't in exchange for the other, okay? So a business model that is primarily trading time for money is when you just have a one-on-one practice. And that means the only way that someone can work with you is one-on-one. That is literally trading time for money. You are saying, I will give you my time and you will give me money, right? And money is great, but what is money without time to enjoy it? What is money without the time to have with your families, right? We need to have both at the same time. And so it's not that you can't work with clients one-on-one. It's that you don't want to primarily work with clients one-on-one. You want for your one-on-one spots to be supreme, the elite way of working with you, right? Because there's only so many. And then you want your one-to-many offers that are going to allow you to create time and money, right? Because you are working with people, more than one person in one container, you're not only depositing money into your bank account, you're depositing time back into your schedule, time to do whatever you want, right? In my case, it's homeschooling my children and enjoying the beautiful island of Hawaii. So number 1, a mama in business strategy uses a business model that creates time and money simultaneously. The second element of a mama in business strategy is focusing on getting visible versus going viral. And there's a huge difference. Let me put it to you this way. There are people who have gone viral but aren't visible. And on the flip side of that, right, there are people who have visibility who haven't gone viral, right? I don't have 1,000 followers on my Instagram. I don't have a reel that's gotten more than, I think my highest reel got 15,000 views. But that was before, when reels actually mattered, because let's be real, Instagram is just constantly changing and it's just fighting the algorithm, right? So, and yet I still have a 6-figure business, right? I didn't have to go viral. I always want to confuse this. I didn't have to go viral to make money, right? Or to get visible. And what happens is when you're focusing on going viral, you're distracted, okay? You're just showing up for the likes, for the views, for the followers, but you're not actually getting visible, right? For the things that you want to be known for, right? The goal is to get seen, heard, and then paid, right? And you're developing that know, like, and trust when you're showing up consistently, authentically, and authoritatively, right? And embodying the message that you want to put out versus, hey, I have to produce this like trending, viral reel or post or video to get all the likes. And then what do you have in return for that, right? You have likes, but likes don't pay bills, okay? And I'm pretty sure, and I don't know the specifics of the story, but there is a story out there of somebody who had like either 1 million or several million followers, and she developed a t-shirt line and not one person bought, like 0, right? Because she went viral, but she didn't get visible, right? And so the goal, right, the second element of a mama in business strategy is using our time wisely. We don't have a lot of time because our time is being pulled in many different directions, and we have children who literally depend on us for life. So we're not going to focus on going viral because going viral isn't going to get us paid, right? We're going to focus on getting visible, right? Talking to the people who actually want to work with us, okay? And so while casting out a net, and you're going viral, the net is larger, there's more holes in that net, okay? When you're getting visible, it's a smaller net, but there's no holes in there, right? And so people aren't just falling away, right? These are your people. They are here because they want to be here, not because you did a trending, funny, entertaining reel. So, second element is focusing on getting visible over going viral. The third element is developing a marketing strategy that is working for you when you're not working. Again, we are moms. This is why it matters, right? This is why this strategy was designed specifically with moms in mind. We need to take that into account, right? We are mothers who have different responsibilities, obligations. Our children are our biggest distractions and also our biggest motivation. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt, I think, because I say it all the time. But it's who we are, right? We cannot be on 24/7. But here's what happens when we're not working for our business, when we're not working on our business, we feel like our business isn't working. And so even when we're spending time with our children, our mind is on what we should be doing for our business. And so we're not even present, right? We're like physically there, but mentally we're somewhere else. And then because we're somewhere else, right, focusing on our business when we're with our kids, then we're feeling guilty about the time we're spending with our kids, right? Like, oh man, I wasn't even present. I didn't give them the time that they deserved. I didn't hear what they said. Our brain's all over the place, right? We need a marketing strategy that is working for us when we are with our children, when we are homeschooling them, when we are playing with them, when we're on vacation with them, right? So our business can still move forward because we rely on our business, right? Our businesses sustain our families, right? They pay our bills and they make our lives possible. So we need to develop strategies, marketing strategies that are working for us when we're not, because we cannot always be the energy behind our business, right? Sometimes we need to be off. We need to be off screen. We need to be away from the camera. We need to be away from the phone, like lock the phone in the drawer. We need those moments. And so we need to make sure that that third element, a marketing strategy that's working for us when we're not working, is being met. And the last element is having systems in place, systems and automation that remove the guesswork and create ease, right? Infuse ease into your business. It's really easy to just wing it. It's really easy to show up consistently, but not consistent in the delivery, not consistent in the message, not consistent in where you're leading your clients because you're just like, I don't know, I can lead them anywhere, right? But when we have systems and funnels in place, right, that automatically are running again when we're not, then our business is working, right? It's working for us when we're not working, but also when we are working, because when we sit down with our precious, valuable time, we know exactly what we need to be doing with that time, the kind of content that we need to be creating, where we are leading our leads, how we are nurturing them, the offers that we're creating for them. It's allowing us to be intentional with our time so that our business is moving forward. It allows us to take actions that move the needle forward instead of sitting down and saying like, okay, I have 1 hour to work on my business. What should I do? What's the most important right now? Where do I want to show up? Right? It's like, no, I have this plan. I have a funnel. I know exactly where my next leads are coming from. I know exactly where I'm leading them to. I have the funnel in place and it all makes sense. So those are the 4 elements to a mama in business strategy. And each of those we break down further. So when you work with me one-on-one, or when you are in my membership or any of my containers, that's what we're focusing on, right? Making sure that you have a business model that is going to allow you to create time and money simultaneously. That's like number 1. Like, we can't do anything unless we have that. Then I'm going to make sure that you have a visibility plan that is getting you to focus on getting visible instead of going viral. That's a distraction. What we want to work on is getting clients, right? Getting seen, heard, and paid, right? That's part 2. Number three is having a marketing strategy that's working when we're not working, because we can't be working all the time. And number 4 is really implementing systems and automations and a funnel so that you know exactly where your next client is coming from. We're removing the guesswork, right? No more guesswork, no more winging it. We're intentional, we're being focused, and we are working smarter, not harder. So the next time you hear me talking about mama and business strategy, and how this strategy was designed specifically with mamas in mind, and how there is no other strategy that is taking this into account, this is what I'm talking about. If this sounds like something that you are in need of, let me know. I'm happy to chat with you, happy to see where you are missing kind of, some of the pieces to the puzzle. I also have an amazing, great free training called Mamas Do It Different, where I go in depth into like each of these elements. Again, it's called Mamas Do It Different. I will link it below. It's free training. It's like, I hold nothing back, right? It's all of the strategy that I implemented to build both of my 6-figure businesses. I just want to share the message and get it out to as many mamas as possible. So share it with a friend too, because I promise you that this is strategy unlike anything that you've been taught before, because people are not taking into account the fact that you are a mama. And I don't want that to be a limitation for you. I want it to be your biggest strength, right? I want it to be the thing that empowers you and moves you forward. So I'll drop that link in the description below. I'll also put my latest video here. If this has been helpful, I'd love for you to give me a follow, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video, mama.